wait, I'm not ready.
You make us better.
Jesus!
So.
It's a Rocawear, and I'm just bumming around today, clearly.
It's a Rocawear?
Yeah, it's a Rocawear.
What's a Rocawear?
You don't know the Rocawear brand?
No.
Yeah, not a shocker. Not many do it, unless you're in your city and stuff. It's a
I get it.
hip-hop brand.
So you got to be a mother.
Uh-huh, yes. And I'm so glad that you didn't say the word. Thank you. You're learning, folks.
I live to swerve.
Yeah. So we just got done recording our broadcast of Sex and the Kitty that we didn't get to last night because we were in so many meetings and stuff. And the half-hour show format is something new we're trying, the pre-recording kind of deal. So it's all about, our future expansion and development of having, multiple networks and shows and hosts and being able to get quality, great content. But obviously there's only 24 hours in a day, so since we do produce all the content that goes onto HTLA radios 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, etc., we can't have everybody at once over the span of 24 hours. So we do a lot of pre-recording of the shows. Not every show is a live broadcast. Only the ones that have guests. They will always remain live for callers to call in to address guest issues, etc. I've got a couple of shout-outs today. Sharia, a dear friend of ours, our dear sister, has announced a grand life change. And we love you, sweetheart. And I don't know, if you're feeling it, then do it. I mean, really. We're behind you 1,000% and wish you nothing but the best. We love you.
I'm not.
I know, he thinks you're nuts.
Insane.
Well, why don't you just do biology during the day and then go to school and get your CPA at night? Why do all the middle steps? The other thing that you want to do, you can do like hobby-wise, right? I mean, yeah. But it's up to you. Whatever you do, we want you to be happy and healthy, and that's what life's about, ultimately. Sweet. So, yikes! Yikes! Hey, where's my show saved?
Hang on one sec here, and I'll see if I can find it.
My God!
Oh yeah.
We apologize.
Now that's
for the technical malfunction.
That's what I'm talking about. What?
My show saved, please. Oh.
Yeah. What did you do with them?
They're gone. Gotta get me a new one, please. Yes, so anyhow, that's a shout out today. And some other shout outs today. Veronica, hi, sweetheart. Nice to see you. David Dooley. Let's see, we've got Ravenhawk Silver. Viral Roundspawn. She's definitely a dear friend of mine from far away. And she's always around and tuning into my stuff. And it means so much to me. Mom, we love you. We're thinking about you. Michael O'Brien. He said we were doing great work and keep up the great work, etc. Thank you for all the shout-outs, and thank you for tuning in every night. And we got some really big, fun-ass stuff coming for you guys tomorrow. So we're just wiped out from development and all kinds of pre-production stuff. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be hella funny. Hella funny. Yeah. I think we're trying to expand our repertoire a little more. We kind of miss the film stuff that we do. So we can't help it. You just can contain what you really should be doing for only so long. And then it comes out. Get out. Oh, that sounded creepy, huh? Like the Amityville Horror. Get out. No, they do it better in the Amityville Horror. Whatever. That's what I hire people for. And cast people to do that stuff. The voiceovers, I'm not good at it.
There you go.
So yeah, so that's that, and I'm still working. And we just, like I said, put up Sex and the Kitty, episode 3, lesson 2. You should check it out. It's really informative and interesting. Some fun exercises to do too.
And it sounds like no other.
Yeah, it does. It's really excellent quality now on that show, I gotta say.
Well, and
you can even hear the tickle in my throat. It's so clear. I mean, that's how good it is.
Maybe stop smoking for your shows.
I didn't smoke during the show at all.
Twice.
Did not.
In 30 minutes.
See, now I talk about how fallible the human memory is. There you go. Classic example. I didn't smoke during the show. I didn't have time. Yeah. It's only a half hour. I was like, bang, bang, segment, commercial break, segment. segment. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah. So what else? What?
What else? What?
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 I did my bit. It's your turn. I'm tired. I still got work to do.
Yeah, I've sat here for 6.5 hours waiting for you to do your bit, so I'm tired too.
I made a quiche tonight. And I reheated the fettuccine alfredo brilliantly. It didn't separate. Okay, here's the trick. Everybody in the world wants to know, how do you reheat an alfredo sauce? It's butter, it's cream, it separates, blah, blah, blah. Okay, room temperature fettuccine alfredo. Don't go from the fridge to the pan. Bad idea. Room temp it first, at least a half an hour. It's not going to go bad in a half hour, right? Start by heating up your pan slowly, okay, on the stove first. Room temp fettuccine, slowly heated pan. Not hot, just very slow and low. The trick is slow and low. Slow and low. Tablespoon at a time. Add some fresh cream to the pot, right? 1 tablespoon. Then add the room temp fettuccine, okay? Very gently, low and slow reheat, low and slow. Add a tablespoon of the cream at a time, and just stir and separate the noodles, but your sauce will not separate if you do that. And it was brilliant. It was almost as good as last night's fresh, I have to say. It was good. But I made a zucchini quiche tonight. New recipe for a brand new flaky crust that I made from scratch. Brilliant. Even Gia liked it. And she doesn't like that stuff. It was brilliant. Yeah, it came up. It was the best quiche I've ever made, ever. Succulent, juicy, tender. The crust was flaky. Oh, stunning. So, yeah. I think I'm going to have another piece before I go to bed.
So, to recap, when you heat fettuccine, you don't do it very hot.
No, low and slow. I'm sorry, but I was supposed to come in. That was my cue.
Well, you know...
I'm not feeling cooperative today at all.
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
Whatever.
I think it would be easier working with Lady Gaga. So, yeah. There you go.
And don't forget, on last night's webisode, did we mention the new live chat on HTLA973.com?
The new HTLA Radio 1 live chat.
Yeah, global site chat.
Global!
She left a piece of her molding clay, and I do little clay things. I sculpt a little bit. So I can't get my hands off it. I can't stop messing with it.
It's all that tactile learning.
That's it. It's the tactile. Review. What?
Do the tactile.
What animal do you want? I'll do it right now. Name an animal, any animal. Come on.
Oh, how about something challenging like a snake?
Seriously?
No.
Well, what do you want then?
I don't want an animal.
I asked you to give me a freaking animal. Come on, this is real time. Creativity going on here. It's only when you're in total awake and tune with your senses can you do that sort of thing. Creativity on demand.
Well, at least someone's in tune with their fashion sense.
Shut up. I'm in my pajamas practically.
Hi, welcome to Chevron. How can I help you?
There you go. There's your snake.
Are you prepaying for gas?
Shut up.
Like some smokes?
There you go. There's your snake.
We have some
Isn't it
6-year-old
perfect?
coffee.
Look how cute. You didn't say anything about the snake.
That's because it looks like a blue sperm.
It does not. It looks like... Alright.
No,
You want a cobra?
No,
Get
give
out
it,
of here.
Give it up.
No.
Give it up.
I'll make your cobra.
Oh,
There. And then you can have
that is definitely a blue sperm. Oh.
Right here. Alright, now you screwed it up. Fucking A.
I didn't touch it. You wouldn't let me.
There. I can't do the little tummy bit. But there. Now there's your king cobra. Well, I'll do a little to the side so the meats can see. Well, you can't really see the hood from here. Maybe you show them up close. I still can't see it. I need a manicure. Go ahead, do your thing. Now you were saying? What were you saying? Time is money. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else?
You say what else? Like there's something else. I don't know.
There's
what
always
else?
something else. We were supposed to do music exclusively this weekend. We kind of got sidetracked with other things.
Music.
Huh? He acts like I haven't discussed this stuff with him 50 million times every night. You're funny, honey. You're funny, honey. What else? I get that song in my head.
So what's his name?
Who?
The guy who sings that song?
Johansson something.
No?
We had this yesterday. Did anybody else figure it out? Did anybody post it?
No.
Fuck. Scarlett Johansson keeps coming to mind, and that's why I can't think of it his first name.
You know, I want to know how we get a video that has 5,000 views on our website here, but there's not a single comment for 50 miles.
Yeah, you know, guys, the profile registration's free. We want to hear from you. We love that you come and click every night on our stuff, but we want to know what you think.
No, I don't.
I do.
Nope. I don't.
I do.
Why?
Because I love my meeps, and their opinions are important to me.
Really?
Yeah. Absolument.
Hmm.
Oui.
Hmm.
Oui.
Ah, yes, well.
Right. Ready? Oh, this is going to be good. Well, it's a little better before I go. I'm a little messed up on the back end here. Ow, 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 ow. That's my doggy.
So, if you've kind of noticed a change in tone of tonight's show, I think it's because we've reached our mental limits.
No, we're tired. It's been a rough week. It's been a stressful week. We've had so many upgrades and up and downs and roller coasters of.
We haven't had any downs. This has been the same
right,
kind of week as we've had for the last 2 years.
Well, no, it's been quite much. I think it's, for me, succinctly and concisely, it's been more of an intense expounding of energy this week for me. I've had when I say the ups and downs for me, it's like I've had a huge burst of energy, around the meetings and stuff, and then the rest of the day was like dinner and then lull, and then the shows where my energy level goes back up again, and then I go back to bed, and then and then I get up in the morning and it's just corporate paperwork and documents and emails and all that stuff like that, and then we have more meetings and my energy level goes up again, and it's like and then it drops and I make dinner and I'm tired, and we have dinner and I'm tired, and then we come back and we do our shows and my energy goes up again, and that's the nature of the business. What are you gonna do? Now you know why people are in the entertainment industry are on so many drugs, uppers and downers and shit like that, because the energy level is so fluctuating. I would assume. I think you have to be naturally bipolar, naturally manic depressive to be in this industry or something, because for me, the energy level isn't just a straight, it's I got to do the rote, boring work to keep the exciting development part and production part good. But that rote, boring stuff, that's the plateau and the valley.
I haven't found the need for drugs, actually.
Well, no, me neither. I'm just saying, entertainment industry people, I think this is why, they're fed the uppers and the downers to keep the energy at whatever level it needs to be for whatever time period they're doing stuff. It would explain it for me.
Well, sure. And I'm sure all the drug-addicted entertainment people would agree with you.
Well,
I say they are weak and must be purged.
I think it's a lot. I think they deserve our sympathy and help in more ways than that, because we demand so much of our entertainment industry people as well. If we understood that they were human beings and that they were doing a job, it's just a job. At the end of the day, it's just a job for a paycheck. But it's hard and it's strenuous and it's 18 to 20 hours a day. It's not an easy job either. So I'm just trying to defend
I
them.
wouldn't feel sorry for them too much, honey.
Doesn't matter how much money you make. You're either happy or unhappy. Your bank account doesn't matter.
Right. So it would be the happy ones who don't need drugs and the unhappy ones who would have been on them anyway.
Well, I think that the stress and the strain of success adds to that unhappiness.
Actually, the stress of failure, I think, is a lot greater.
Tell that to the chick from my sister Sam who got shot in her doorway just as her star was about to explode by a whack job fan. It's a little stressful. So there. There's aspects to it that you don't find working in the post office or teaching 5th grade. It's different.
Well, the postal workers go postal because they don't have drugs.
Yeah, but sometimes people are sensitive. They're not thick-skinned. They're not tough like me or you like me. And, the things that people say and inferences that are made about them. And even if, they get a bad review, they could be, it can be very damaging and destructive to them. And, yeah. So, do seahorses have anything on their heads?
Yeah, little spiky things. Kind of like a mohawk, only...
Oh, right. Okay, thank you.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm making a seahorsey.
Chris Top has commented on my show, Crash Talk.
It's about time, Chris Top. You better be watching these webisodes.
He's not. I
Really?
wouldn't. God, look at these things.
So freaking busy. Oh, we're back to that again, are we?
Back to what again? Where's the glitz? Where's the glamour? Where's the excitement? Where's the titles? Where's
This
the credits?
is the success and struggles of creating a broadcast empire every day. This is the struggle night, folks. It's a struggle night. As you can tell, I don't have a stitch of freaking makeup on.
Fashion struggle.
It's a fashion struggle. It's a no makeup struggle. It's a where's Loretta Elder Spencer? I need hair and makeup struggle.
It's a sculpting struggle.
Oh, I'm just trying to keep busy.
Why? You've got a show. You've got meeps here now.
I'm being creative. You can't stunt the creativity. Look, it's a seahorsey. Oh, you can't see it. Move your arm.
Would you like me to hold it up to the...
Move your arm. Perfect seahorsey. Look at that. Deep. I'm good. Deep. No!
Let's
no!
Yeah, there we go. Let's get some detail on that. Huh?
I didn't do detail. It's
There.
still freaking gorgeous. Sorry.
That looks like a duck that was run over by a Caterpillar tractor.
How about that poor bunny with no ears that the cameraman stepped on that we heard on another show today?
As someone else on another show today
Yeah, 'cause
so
we can't
eloquently
name that person yet.
eloquently put it, why can't we name them?
Because we can't. I don't have my signed contracts in my box. So you're going to remain anonymous and broke until you send your contract to me. Just saying.
Get on the magic school bus.
That's right. Oh! Did my meeps ever... Did you check the inboxes? Did they ever answer that, I'm fine, me too, we're fine, and how are you? My trivia about the children's theme song from the 70s children's show, what the name of the show was. Remember? The Magic Garden. That was the name of the show. It was one of my all-time favorite shows. I wanted to go live there, and I wanted to swing on those flower swings, and I wanted to open the magic trunk and play dress-up, and it was the greatest place in the whole world. So anyway, yes, that's the answer to the question. Yeah, well. Yeah, sure. We're reading your excuse into email right now, mister. Anyhow.
Even I could have come... Oh, wait a minute. I'm pretty good at coming up with stuff like that.
Yeah.
I would have been like, Godzilla stepped on my car, man.
That's okay. We're here all week.
We're here always.
Always.
We don't have weeks.
We have... Well, every day is the same as the next day. Ugh. Anyway.
So, magic what?
The Magic Garden was the name of the 70s TV show that I wanted to go live there when I was a kid.
Garden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was segment based, and I don't remember much about it now because I was incredibly young.
When the show
70s.
came on, you had one segment of LSD.
I did, and I was incredibly
Then
young.
at the first commercial break, you had another segment of LSD.
I was in the single-digit ages in the 70s, folks. Let's just get one thing straight here.
Oh, what? You told everybody you were 9?
I wasn't 9 until I was 10 in the 80s, not in the 70s. So I was still in my single digits in the 70s. So there you go. I didn't hit double digits till the 80s. You do remember what year I was born, right? Of course he does.
Well, I do, but other people keep telling me it's different years, and I don't know anymore.
Oh, really? Like who?
All these morons that research your foreclosure.
That research.
You were born in 1998!
Thank you! No, dumbasses.
Or
No.
68.
Look at me. Look
That's
at me.
what it was.
I look 12 without makeup. Are you serious?
Yeah.
No. I don't care
Okay,
if everybody knows.
you're an abnormal elf chick.
I don't care if
still,
everybody knows I was born in the best year that ever was ever, 1969.
69 wasn't the best year for Camaros, and it wasn't the best year for kids. Whoa. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was 67 sucked for Camaros. 69 was good for Camaros.
No, 67 sucked for kids. He's 2 years older than me.
Yes.
And I didn't like Camaros until
You were.
Gosh. I don't remember what year was the first Camaro I liked. But I actually learned how to drive on a Camaro. It was one of those red. They came out with the red ones. They kind of looked like Firebirds. They both came out the same model at the same time.
The 68, I believe, is the one that...
No. This was, I guess it was a newer model. June had it. My friend June Celia.
June Cleaver?
June Celia. Give her a shout out. She's
Like I'd fucking know June. June who?
my best friend growing up.
June who?
You know June. She lives in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
My
yeah,
best friend
I remember.
June.
When I was living down in Florida there for those 6 months, I hung out with
You
June all the
remember
time.
June? We used to sneak out of each other's windows and play and run up the block into each other's houses and trip face after at night on the weekends. We were friends in high school. But, come on, June! Junebug! My best friend growing up, Junebug. Jesus. God. Anyway, he knows. He's just being facetious.
No, I don't.
Come on, how many black lesbian girlfriend, best friends have I had growing up?
Well, I'd want to block that out, so that's probably why I don't know what you're talking about.
I was like her first love, too, I found out.
You were her black lesbian... You're her black lesbian... No, you're a white... What?
She's my friend June. Is a beautiful black girl, and she's the only black girl in her family. The rest of her family's white, actually.
So
Italian. And she's
you're an
also,
old drugged out lesbian with...
She was also gay, but I was her best friend throughout high school. We went to St. Mary's High School, and
Did you say motherfucker a lot?
not back then. We didn't. That culture hadn't come about quite yet. We were
Oh,
just
right.
getting into the rap culture in high school then. Yeah.
So, MC Hammer.
Even before that, we're talking like Run DMC and even before that.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, she was my best friend, and I found out years later she confessed that I was her first love.
Did you ever sit on her face?
I don't remember. It was a lot of hazy days in high school. I don't remember.
That's why black lesbians use drugs.
No, we didn't. We just, well, everybody did at the time. But anyway, she taught me how to drive in her red Camaro. And I did used to do a lot of drugs in high school. I was a professional singer all my life. I was singing in clubs in New York when I was 13, so that was nothing. But I remember it like it was yesterday. It was in Manhattan, of all places. It was completely deserted. It was in the middle of a snowstorm. And we had been hanging out at a club in Manhattan. And we smoked some angel dust. And she let me drive her Camaro home in a snowstorm. And I got to tell you, it's one of the prettiest memories. I don't even remember the drive from Manhattan. I mean, we don't live in that kind of world today. You can't get away with shit like that today. And I don't recommend it or advise it.
You smoke angel dust, man?
Kids, don't try this at home. But yeah, when I was 17, or I was younger than that. God, I was 15. You just smoked a bone, and it was a little laced a little bit. You didn't care, And the snowflakes coming down on the windshield, I remember, were so pretty. It was the prettiest
Oh my
thing.
God!
Yeah. I had my sordid days, don't kid yourself. But, you know.
Oh, no, I don't. I don't. I just actually read the Cali Inquirer for all the drugged out stories of you and your heyday with your black lesbian.
I'm proud of him. I wouldn't take him back. I wouldn't change a damn minute of him. And I'll tell you, I wouldn't. And also, if only everybody could realize that nothing lasts forever. You know, the party's got to end sometime. You know, and it's okay. Then it would be okay. You know. Once it was over, once I got out of high school and I moved on, I didn't do that kind of stuff anymore. So, and it's a shame that kids today don't have. We grew up in that last kind of innocent, awesome, cool kind of era too, where we can get away with stuff like that.
Innocent?
Well, yeah. There was nothing wrong with experimenting with anything back then because we didn't do it like they do it today.
Half the world was at war, the other half were doped out of their minds.
Not in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Not in the 80s. It's like, you know. I graduated high school in 86.
Yeah, I was 84.
Yeah, so.
Oh, wow, how weird. I'm 2 years older than you. And we wow.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
So you're not lying. We're really 42 and 44. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
That's weird.
That is weird.
That's weird. Wow.
I know. Facts that check out. It's a journalistic first. Anyway.
Yes.
Okay, now that I've just revealed to the world all and sundry of my high school heyday, what else? Oh, look at that. I inadvertently made one of those cool curly twisty pots. Look. I didn't even intend to do it, but I like that. Look at that. I design home products and furniture stuff too. It's a throwback from my interior design days. I still love to do all that stuff.
Oh, please, Kate, tell us what products you have for sale.
Oh, well, my earth and water table. It's $54,000. It's a gigantic, rare slab of redwood. That's the actual table part.
Yes, that's probably a hot mover on eBay.
Yeah. No. Well, God, I couldn't even get it into production. Are you serious? But yeah.
$54,000. Yeah, I guess not.
No, it's rare. I mean, you're not allowed to just cut a slice out of a redwood tree, but that's what I designed. That's the material that is the tabletop. And then there's 2 reinforced steel posts that hold up that giant chunk of redwood. And the base of the table is actually made out of acrylic, and it looks like a pond. And then there's waves coming up, and there's 2 fish that are jumping out, and that's my earth and water table. And that's my design. It was gorgeous too. I designed it in school when I was in school. My class loved it. It was gorgeous.
Hello, I am Ingmar for IKEA.
No, could never.
We can sell that table for $1.49.
Hells no, I don't think so, Timothy. No. Yeah, I got a lot though. A lot of products that I designed. A lot of vases and stuff like that.
Oh.
Objet d'art.
Objet d'art.
Objet d'art.
Ho ho ho!
Oui. See what happens when you actually read? You learn shit. Nobody reads anymore. I think it's all audiobooks now and iPod stuff. And
you know, it's funny. I saw an ad for a free audio book there from Amazon. It was Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, that's right!
Reading A Rage in Harlem.
It would be brilliant. It was a great book. Classic literature.
Oh.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Really?
It's about the heyday.
The entire time I'm listening to this stupid drivel,
what?
I'm waiting for him to say,
and I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking train.
And he never said it.
What?
I was let down.
Oh, baby.
You can't take a film star and get him to read a book. That's retarded. What's next? Are we going to have Indiana Jones, reading some chemistry book? Is that really the future?
Okay. But it would no. That was kind of appropriate.
What?
That Samuel L. Jackson read that.
Yeah, that's appropriate, but it's too contrived to have him called Zeus and play along with Die Hard, because that just didn't work. What?
Yeah, you got a good point there.
Come on.
Yeah.
And I mean, really, if I can't see him with
Good
bits
point.
of brain in his hair, I don't want to hear the book. Think of Pulp Fiction if it was read to you by him.
I didn't.
It would
like that.
suck
I didn't
balls.
Like it. I didn't like it.
It
sorry.
would have been horrible if Travolta had read it.
I didn't like that film. Sorry.
You know though, listening to Chris Topp's Lyrical Playhouse
Oh, I love that bit.
kind of
Gotta say, I love that bit.
made me think on this whole audiobook thing a little more. And wouldn't it be cool to take, like, I don't know, something really gritty, something really graphic and detailed and dark, and have it read by Pee Wee Herman,
Or somebody, yeah, completely unexpected and miscast, and yeah,
right?
that would be kind of
Or how about, A Rage in Harlem
mm-hmm.
instead of Samuel L. Jackson?
Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Oh, good, perfect, yeah.
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 Or Lady Gaga.
Or something, yeah, cool. No, I see where you're going with it. It's a great concept.
Mix it up. Have fun with it.
Yeah. The first thing, I always say the first thing my screenwriting professor taught me. It's like he told me so many first things, but it's not really the first thing, It's the first thing I remember right now this second while I'm talking, so. The first thing my screenwriting professor taught me was take the normal situation and, try and flip it if you can in any way. Try and reverse it and do what is completely and totally unexpected, like a miscast, a cast that you wouldn't expect. It could turn out to be a brilliant thing, So don't ever be afraid to try that sort of thing.
Like John Candy reading James Clavell's
Shogun?
Shogun.
Oh, that would be freaking awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah. Although he's dead. And James Clavell is dead. And from what I hear, Shogun is dead.
Huh. There goes the art of war.
Oh, no! Wesley Snipes did the film. No, but it wasn't even based on Sun Tzu's principles anyway.
Well, no, because it's a Hollywood film.
Right. But it wasn't even supposed to be based on Sun Tzu's principles. It was just about a guy who was warrior-like in Modernia.
Now it's time in the show now. This is a little
Christ.
bit of a new thing now. We have to do this.
Really? What?
Well, our sponsors have said that we need to
Oh.
drive up the numbers. And
What are you going to do, set me on fire now?
no, we're going to have a almost naked blonde. There she is.
There she is. I got him those collectible lighters. I don't know why I don't have to talk into the mic. It's not the radio.
Yeah, a blonde and a brunette.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we were married a year and a half before I figured out he preferred the brunette. Isn't that a shocker?
When you open it, well, that's because all women are the same, and they're like, oh, you like the blonde.
Hello.
You like the blonde. Oh, my God, you like the blonde. Oh, my God, you like the blonde.
Folks, time out. Let's refer back to the Facebook where I dyed my hair blonde for you at your request. Not brunette.
I just wanted to see if you'd do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that was a waste of time. Of course I'd do it.
Huh.
Now
Well, anyway,
it's late. Now
these lighters do a really cool thing, and I can't do it here because otherwise then it'd be X-rated, but
Oh, they don't show anything.
when you depress them, yeah, they do.
No, they
when
don't.
when you
There's
light them,
no
when you-
detail. There's no detail. It's just there's no detail. There's no nipples. There's no Brazilian. There's nothing.
You mean I've been licking blank lighters
Yes,
for
you
nothing?
have.
Oh.
Well, I'm very impressed that the show kind of picked up because we were pretty drab in the beginning.
I hate to break it to you, but that drabness in the beginning is comic genius.
I know. I just don't feel very genius-like right now. What
Well,
time is it?
you don't look it either.
1:11, Make-A-Wish.
Say, is there a tiger in your tank?
I will not say that. You're not paying me enough to say that.
Yes, we're so unsuccessful at HTLA. Kate has to work a second job as a gas station attendant.
That's right. That's right. No. I just wanted to be comfy tonight. Is that a crime?
No.
Yeah.
No, not
You
a
try
problem.
wearing tight jeans and a tight frickin' shirt every day. It's not comfy. Sometimes you just want to be comfy. My women meeps can understand. When you
Women
wanna be
meeps, that would be what? Weeps?
Cute. That is cute. Gotta say.
If they're not weeps, we're not beating them enough.
Yeah, we have to go now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Alright.
That's my cue.
Cue
All
what?
right. I will be back tomorrow night, as well as hubby will be back tomorrow night. And we have some big shit going down for y'all tomorrow night. Why do you keep doing that? What the hell are you doing? You got an itch or something?
Yeah.
Did I too much catnip on your mic tonight? What?
No. No. Might have been leftover angel dust.
That is one of my all-time favorite life memory stories. It was brilliant. It was
Drugs.
wonderful. There was nobody on the road. The snowflakes were falling on the windshield. I was
Honey,
bugging
that was
out.
cocaine.
No, it was a snowstorm in Manhattan. In the early 80s, the streets were completely deserted. It was brilliant. It was beautiful. It was amazing. It was a once-in-a-lifetime. God, we're lucky we weren't killed that night, too, kind of memory. It was awesome. I had a lot of those nights, actually.
Did you drive down by Daryl Keith Harris at Studio 54?
No. He wasn't at studio. I don't even want to go there. Please. They went, no. Anybody that's actually ever really hung out at Studio 54 in the 70s and 80s, not just anybody could get into Studio 54.
Really?
Yeah. No. OMG. No. They're hand selected the people that got in. Yeah, every night. Yeah,
Okay.
You were hand selected. And I'm sorry, but you had to be uber attractive to get in. So, I doubt it. I doubt
Maybe he went on a Thursday or something.
it. It doesn't matter if it was a Thursday. Well, in its heyday, in its heyday, it didn't matter what day of the week it was. But,
Yeah.
yeah, it didn't matter. I guess they had to. It could be happening. It could be possible. I'm not going to say it wasn't possible, because anything's possible.
Well, by his own admission, he had so many passports back then, he probably was anybody.
It doesn't matter though. You can't change what you look like.
No, but the resemblance to Anwar Sadat is kind of
All right.
uncanny.
Yeah.
Maybe he got in on, I don't know, maybe the UN had a thing and he whipped down there and said he was Anwar Sadat or something.
Maybe.
Everybody's stoned. Don't tell me the frickin' bouncers were straight. Oh, yeah, okay, man.
It doesn't matter. There were hundreds of people lined up around the block every night to get in.
Wow.
So, unless you knew somebody, unless you were with somebody who knew somebody, unless you were somebody, no.
Wow.
It just didn't happen. There wasn't just no space.
Really?
Maybe like a half hour before the club closed. After all the important people had gone. Yeah, but, no.
Huh.
Yeah, in its heyday, that was the shit.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you had the Limelight in New York City, which is still going on and raging. Of course, the heyday was not in it. It was back in the 80s. We used to go there. So, yeah, that was when the Limelight was big. So 54 had closed. Limelight tried to pick up where 54 left off. And they had, God, I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 different floors. They played different kinds of genres on different floors, and they always had events going on in special.
There'd be disco up on the 3rd floor. Then down on the 2nd floor, they had disco. And then on the main level, the biggest dancing floor, they had disco.
No. It would be like, top 40, and then you had your techno, and then you had your really heavy, like, trance stuff going on.
They played techno at Studio 54?
No, I'm not talking about Studio 54 anymore. They closed. Get with the freaking timeline.
I'm sorry. I'm from a place that had a bar called New York, New York, so what do I know?
Really?
Uh-huh.
And what was it like?
It was great for me. I was dating the guy who owned its daughter.
Yeah, but what was the club like? I don't care about that.
Well, it was not 3 floors. It was just 2. And up on the 2nd floor, they had disco. And then on the main floor, which was easily twice the size of the upper floor.
Well, that's good. At least it wouldn't have toppled over the other way around.
They had disco, but the really unique thing about this disco was that on the main floor, if you looked up, they had a glass floor on the second floor, so you could look up all the girls' skirts.
Oh, that's kind of neat. I think that would have been cool.
Oh, yeah, disco. It was
Awesome.
popular.
Yeah.
You know,
Cool.
girls do those splits things, and
Oh, yeah. Wow.
yeah, it was a whole new dimension of disco, actually.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, it's a 40-minute show, and not that we don't love doing it, but we just have to start doing it our regular time again, not 1:17 in the morning.
So, thanks a lot for tuning in tonight on our disco show. Be
Yes.
sure to tune in tomorrow night when we have disco.
Disco and sculpting. The joy of painting with the Taylors.
No.
We got to take over for the guy that died. I used to love him. He was so sweet.
Happy Clouds.
Yeah. Yeah, he was nice. Was he Canadian?
Why? Because he was nice?
Yeah. I'm just saying. Just asking.
Actually, he worked out of the PBS station in Seattle, Washington.
So he was near Canadian. Okay.
Well, the people in Seattle talk like us, but I wouldn't say he was near Canadian.
Mm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Cool though. Awesome cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome cool.
Happy guy. Pacific Northwest is a cool place.
Woba. I know I miss it. I don't want to go back.
Working on being awesome.
Uh-huh. Woba.
Actually,
What?
I was thinking of something today when I was in that show and they were all wobbaing.
What?
Women online, be aware.
Oh. Cool.
Wabba is a warning.
See, yeah, there you go. Awesome.
Or if not, it should be.
Coolio. Alrighty. Well. Okay. Super.
Super!
It's all straight up talking with the Gator Terra.
Actually, Kevin T. Stein corrected us and said that it should be straight to taku.
Straight to taku.
Hi.
With the Keitera gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu.
Aye, fast food! Shifaisa!
Yeah, that's right. Is that fast food Fukimoto?
Fast food
Five star.
Fukimoto.
5-star Fukimoto.
Oh, no, 5 star.
Right, 5-star.
Hi.
Right. 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 Arigato gozaimasu.
What she said?
I said thank you.
Okay.